Want armloads of zinnias and dahlias without turning your backyard into a second job? Welcome to rootInsect.com.
That's the perfect way to frame a cut flower garden. Because people imagine they need a barn, an acre, and some misty sunrise situation. You don't. One 4x8 bed, a strip beside the driveway, or even a few grow bags in strong sun can give you real bouquets.
And the key difference is you're not just planting flowers to look pretty in the yard. You're growing for stems, long stems, repeat blooms, plants that can handle being cut again and again.
Exactly. A front border can survive on one gorgeous dahlia bloom. A cutting bed needs production. It may look a little more like a vegetable patch than a cottage garden, with rows, stakes, netting, and plants spaced with a purpose. Not always romantic, but very useful.
I'll admit, I like the romantic mess. Cosmos waving around, basil tucked in, marigolds spilling over the edge.
And then by August, you're crawling through a jungle with clippers in your teeth. Ask me how I know. Cosmos are lovely, but in a small bed, they'll bully everything if you let them. Pretty chaos is still chaos.
Fair. So if someone is starting in 2026, what's the realistic beginner plan?
Start with one sunny rectangular bed, about 4 feet by 8 feet, or 4 by 10 if you've got the space. Keep it to maybe 8 to 12 varieties max. Use mostly direct-sown annuals like zinnias, cosmos, calendula, marigolds, strawflower, bachelor buttons, and basil. Add a few transplants if you've got a sunny window or grow light. And if dahlias are calling your name, do a small patch, not 50 tubers.
That's hard advice, because the seed catalog makes everyone temporarily ridiculous.
It does, but the first year is not about collecting every flower on Earth. It's about learning your sun, your soil, your weather, and your actual schedule. Flowers are generous, but they still need you to show up.
Let's talk layout, because I think this is where a lot of beginners accidentally build themselves a maintenance trap.
They do. In a 4x8 bed, put the tallest plants on the north side if the bed is open, or against the fence if it's backed up. You might plant 4 dahlias spaced about 18 inches apart, or skip dahlias and do 6 sunflowers. Then use the middle for zinnias at 9 to 12 inches, cosmos at 12 to 18, basil around 9 to 12, and celosia around 9 inches. Shorter things like calendula, marigolds, strawflower, and scabiosa can sit near the front where you can reach them.
And please leave a path. We once left, 14 inches between beds?
It was not a path. It was a dare. By late summer, carrying a bucket of dahlias through there felt like being slapped by a wet car wash. Give yourself 24 inches if you can. 30 inches is better, especially if you're harvesting with a bucket.
One mistake the article really emphasizes is planting everything at once. That sounds efficient, but it backfires.
It does. You get one warm weekend, panic sow every packet, and then everything blooms at the same time. For about 10 days, you feel like a floral genius. Then you've got tired plants and crispy stems. Instead, sow another round of zinnias, cosmos, basil, and sunflowers 2 to 3 weeks after the first. That's succession planting, and it stretches the season.
What about tools? Do people need a big setup?
No. You need decent soil, good sun, compost if you've got it, a hose or watering can, sharp snips, labels, a bucket, and maybe stakes or netting for taller crops. You do not need a luxury irrigation system, 10 trays, and 47 gadgets before you've grown your first zinnia.
And maybe don't buy the absolute cheapest dahlia tubers from a mystery bin.
I'm still bitter about the ones that never woke up. Start small, buy from a reliable source, and remember that annuals like zinnias and cosmos will teach you plenty, while the dahlias take their sweet time.
So the 2026 beginner formula is simple. Sun, one manageable bed, useful spacing, repeat sowing, and flowers chosen for cutting instead of just curb appeal.
Thank you for listening to this edition of RootInsect.com. Conversations with Grant and Fiona.